Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this LOOFHIEN Rechargeable LED Flashlight 2-pack. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So let's get this open. So here we have two flashlights. They have little covers here over the USB ports. So let's try charging. Now it comes with two flashlights and one charge cable. So I'll plug this in. And I'll plug this in here. So that's charging. So it's charging at 0.19 amps. So that can vary depending on the state of charge of the flashlight. So we'll let that one charge up. Let's look at the other one. So these are made of plastic. They have a zoom on them. So this is an adjustable wide and spotlight. And then it has a side LED also. Let's press the button to turn this on. So we turn this on, we have high, then we have low, we have strobe, then we have side light, and we have red blue flash. So we have a number of different modes on this. So we can see as it's charging, it has four little lights there, so it's charging up the last quarter. And if we press this one, looks like this one's more or less mostly charged. If we plug this in, it might be filling up that last quarter. It looks like it came charged up. Now if we turn this on and we press the power button, it will switch between the different modes. But if you leave it a while, I don't know the exact amount of time, might be like 5 or 10 seconds. So I cut out a little bit of time there, but I'll press this button and it will shut it off instead of switching modes. So let's do a short throw test on this, and then I'll take it outside and we'll do a longer throw test. Okay, so I'm around 4 foot from the wall in front of me, and the flashlight is also around 4 foot away from the wall, so I'll turn it on. So this is on the high mode, so you can see we can zoom this in and zoom it out. Turn it to low mode. Again, we can zoom in and out. So we have kind of an even tone. Now the light is a little bit blue. So let's turn the strobe, and now we have the side light. So I'm just kind of holding the side light at the wall. And then here we have that red blue flash. Let's go back down on my bench here. So here we have that side light, and that's a little bit more of a white light. And that's illuminating my bench here. So let's get something here. So here I have a pair of scissors. So if I was working on something in the dark, I could use this as kind of a work light. So let's head outside and we'll test this at a distance. Okay, so I'm out here at the end of my 50-foot driveway. I'll turn the light on. So this is on high. So this is kind of lighting up the whole driveway, and I'll zoom it in here and we can see that spot on the garage doors. Let's turn it to the next mode. Here we're on low. So if you're walking through the woods at night, you might want that on low, and you could just kind of widen it out to the size of the trail and point that on the ground. So when we make a spot, it's actually quite a bit brighter than when we have it wide. So you can still see quite a bit in the spot mode. And here we have it on the strobe mode. There, of course we can do that wide or narrow. And here we have the side light. Not sure how much is showing up on camera there with the side light. Here's a car tire, and I'm holding the side light here. So if you had a flat tire, you could set that on the ground and point it towards your wheel, and you could change the tire and have light to do that by. Thankfully, I don't have to do it right now with this snow. So that's the LOOFHIEN Rechargeable LED Flashlight 2-pack. We had a number of different features on this. We have the zoomable lens and the side light. Now, since these are plastic, these are very lightweight. This would be relatively impact resistant too if you dropped it. So a flashlight set like this would be great to maybe throw in a car. You could use these for repair, power outages. It's very easy to use. You just press the power button to operate it, and it cycles through the modes. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.